Hello, everyone. Namaste. Well, continuing our International Yoga Day celebrations, we are coming today and bringing you how Ayurveda and yoga can help reduce stress and anxiety. To talk about this, we have one of the top researchers of Ayurveda in the world, for that matter. And also, he's a professor at one of the Ayurvedic college in India, Dr. Bhairav Kulkarni. I am super excited to have you here. Namaste, and thank you so much.
Thank you once again. It's wonderful to see Dr. Amita Sharma from San Francisco. And I think it's my fourth presentation over here from last 2020 and till 2022. So today's my topic is, now it's a 8th International Yoga Day. So Dr. Amita told me we do something good for society, and it's a International Yoga Day, 8th International Yoga Day. So we discuss and suggest yoga and Ayurveda to reduce the stress and anxiety. This is the today's my topic. Before start my presentation, this is the god of Ayurveda, Bhagwan Dhanvantari. So namaste, Bhagwan Dhanvantari, and his blessing is always with us. About today's topic, myself, Dr. Bhairav Bhimrao Taushikar Kulkarni. I am a BMS MD in Kai Chikitsa, PhD scholar, also director of Sri Siddhivinayak Ayurveda Panchakarma Center, Aurangabad, India. Also, I am working as a professor and HOD in Ayurveda Medical College at Jalna, India. Some short brief introduction about myself. Now I am a director, already told, one of the Ayurvedic center in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. I was a former principal in Ayurvedic college in past year. I was a principal in 3 Ayurvedic college. I had a previous experience. Also, now I am working as an advisory board member of Hungarian Ayurveda Medical Foundation, Budapest, Hungary, General Secretary of Committee of Ayurveda Federation of India. Also, I am an associate with lots of international journal. Also, I am a registered Ayurvedic specialist from North America, Apana, member of Yoga Hostelade in USA. Also, I am a member of CAM, a member of World Yoga and Ayurveda Community Europe. This is my brief introduction regarding Ayurveda. I am a member of Ayurveda Vyaspeeth Aurangabad, member of Aurangabad, member of. This is one of the. Mute yourself. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. You can continue.
Yeah. I think some technical issue. I get my voice. Okay. So about anxiety. So this is the today's topic about anxiety. So what is the anxiety? So in Ayurveda mention chittodveg. It is mean anxiety. It is a physiological and psychological characterized by conjunctive, somatic, emotional, behavioral components. Anxiety often accompanied by physical sensation such as palpitations, nausea, chest pain, shortness of breath, diarrhea, chills, then dryness of mouth, abdominal pain, and headache. This means anxiety. Prevalence of this disease is generalized anxiety disorder, one of the most prevalent anxiety disorder in older person. Maximum older person suffering from anxiety, but aging brings with the higher prevalence of certain medical conditions such as the results. In the older people, differentiating a medical condition like you know very well about dementia, then depression, then fears. Then from physical symptoms of anxiety disorder is more complicated. It comes under a Manas Roga in Ayurveda. Ayurveda mentioned Manas Roga. So after that, I tell you about etiology. So what is the etiology in mentioned in Ayurveda Samhita? Genetic and hereditary. Anxiety is the neurosis tends to run in the families. Hormonal or biochemical imbalance. It means imbalance of serotonin and dopamine. Secrets of serotonin and dopamine. The personality type, the certain types of personalities are more prone to anxiety development. For example, people who have a low self-esteem and poor coping skills. So what is the social factor? The social factors are those who are exposed to abuse, violence, and poverty are more prone to this. So medical cause, endocrine and cardiopulmonary disorders. This is the etiology of the anxiety, my dear friends. So this is the risk factors. Female gender, female is more anxious than males. Keep in mind. So low resonance to cope up with daily demands also. This is the pathogenesis of this disease. So what is the pathogenesis? Sympathetic nervous system may always be poised to a crisis pooling in the state of constant tension. Also, various factors may cause overreaction of sympathetic nervous system resulting in the anxiety. This is the clinical factors. You all know very well about this, the clinical features. So palpitations, then breathlessness and nervousness, chest pain, trembling, dizziness and fainting. After that, insomnia, then anorexia, headache, fatigue, then paresthesia and weakness. These are some clinical features of anxiety. So what is the differential diagnosis? Lots of people know post-traumatic stress disorders, then phobias, phobias like any type of phobias. Some people having a phobia of water, some people phobia of driving, some people phobia of sleep, some people phobia of any activity. It means phobia. Social anxiety disorders, then alcoholism, then thyrotoxicosis, then hypoglycemia condition. So I belongs from Ayurveda. So what is mentioned in our Ayurveda? This is my Ayurvedic objective. So first objective is swastasya swastha rakshanam aturasya vikara prashanam. So what is mean that? It means to maintain the health of healthy person. My dear friend, keep in mind, please. To maintain the health of healthy person and to cure the health issue of a diseased person. It means swastasya swastha rakshanam, swastasya swastha rakshanam, aturasya vikara prashanam. And to live the gracefully and harmoniously balance of the body, mind, and spirit. So in our Ayurvedic system, it focuses on curing of illness as well as prevention and promotion of health of the individuals. So Ayurveda, it means three doshas, and Ayurveda upon three doshas. First one is Vata, then Pitta, then Kapha. So I given here some explanation about the Vata means the leader of the body. Pitta means the energizer, and Kapha means the nourisher. These are three doshas are mentioned. So what is the means of the leader? The Vata means Vata dosha is Vata dosha. It's a formulated or combination of space or elements. It motivating the force in the body. That's why he's the leader. And Pitta, what Pitta? It control your digestions and metabolic functions of transformations. Also, Pitta controls your temperature, your anxiety, your trust, then your hunger, your sexual desire. That's why it is the energizer. And Kapha dosha. So Kapha dosha, it means nourisher. So it helps, it includes earth and water. It provides basic substract of the body and controls the strength and your immunity. So Ayurveda fundamental principles. I also told you about the three doshas, Vata, Pitta and Kapha. It's a Panchabhautika. Vata, space, plus Akash means space, plus Vayu means air, Pitta, Agni means fire, Apa means water. Kapha, those include water and earth. These are the basic fundamentals of three dosha theory. So in this condition, I mentioned some investigation about the anxiety. So Hamilton anxiety rating scale. This is the first investigation in measuring anxiety. After that, anxiety disorders interview schedule. After that, ECG. These are some investigation parameters over here. So what is the management? So prevention, use as per Ayurveda. First of all, I explain about Ayurveda management of anxiety. Then after, I will discuss and I will talk about yoga therapy. So in the management of Ayurveda, in the management of anxiety by Ayurveda, use of Madhura Rasa. Madhura Rasa means some drugs having a sweet in taste. So these medicine we can use for the management of anxiety. So buffalo milk in Ayurveda, buffalo milk is mentioned in a guru. It's a heavy. So we can use buffalo milk. Also, pradhina ahar, guru ahar means heavy food which sweet in taste. It is very helpful in the patient of anxiety. Follow sadvritta. It means you can follow your when you woke up, when you sleep, and between this period you can you can when you eat and what type of food you can eat, how much time you do the exercise, which regiments you can eat. These are known as sadvritta. So practicing yoga and meditation daily, this is one of the management factor. Then avoid causative factors. Then avoid incompatible food articles. Avoid excessive consumption of coffee, tea, soft drinks, alcohol, smoking, spicy and hot foods. Some people are very eager to drink coffee anytime in a day. If two friends meet each others, take a coffee. If something happen in new, eat coffee. Then take coffee or tea or soft drinks or bedtime alcohol. This is a very bad habit for people suffering from anxiety. So, my dear friend, please do not do and please avoid excessive smoking, alcoholism, any type of caffeine you can avoid. So avoid your stressful condition. You anytime you make yourself happy. You do in your mind some positive thoughts. This is helpful to make you and yourself happy. Management, so medical management, Nidana Parivarjan. In Ayurveda mentioned what to avoid in etiological factors, manage the disease as a endocrine disorders, cardiopulmonary disorder. So social factors like abuse, then violence, etc. And certain medication like tranquilizers, any type of steroids to be avoided. In Ayurveda mentioned Panchakarma therapies, it's known as Shodhana Chikitsa, and medicinal treatment, it is known as Shamana Chikitsa. It should be advocated. So in Panchakarma therapies, Abhyanga, body massage, one of the helpful. Then Snehapana, internal oleation, outside oleation is one of the best therapy. Massage therapy is one of the best therapy, and you can use for internal oleation. In Ayurveda mentioned Mahakalyanaka Gruta, one of the good medicine. Shiro Abhyanga, head massage with the medicated oils. You can use many oils like a Kshirbala oil, then Sahacharadi Taila. Lots of oils are used for Shiro Abhyanga. Then Shiro Vasti with medicated oil. This is one of the treatment as mentioned in Ayurveda. I tell you about the whole Panchakarma therapies. I will take next any lecture if Dr. Amita permit me. So I will take some more lectures on Panchakarma therapy. But today only I just introduction part about the therapy. Shiro Pichu with the Kshirbala, then any type of Nasya, one of the therapy mentioned in Panchakarma, some medicated oil pulling in your nasal. So something. So drug therapy, Shamana Chikitsa. Some single drugs as mentioned in Ayurvedic Sanhita, Bhauprakash Sanhita is mentioned. Ashwagandha, you know very well, Vidania somnifera, one of the good medicine as we use in our daily routine practices. This is very one of the best medicine in the management of anxiety. Also, we use Jatamansi, Nordositis, Jatamansi powder, then Brahmi, Bokuma moneri, Mandukuparani, Centella acetica, we use regularly in our daily routine practice. These are some Ayurvedic formulations: Kalyanaka Gruta, Brahmi Vati, Sarpagandha Vati, Saraswata Rishta, Manasmitra Vatak, Mukta Pishti, and Mahakalyanaka Gruta. This is a very useful medicine. It's mentioned in Ayurvedic Sanhita, and we regularly use to to control the disease of anxiety in our patients. About yoga. So what is yoga? It mentioned yoga chitta vritti nirodha. In Ayurveda Sanhita, Yoga Sutras, yoga is the inhibition, means nirodha, of modification, means vritti, of mind. Mind means chitta. And yoga is restarting the mind. It's tough, means chitta, for taking various forms means vrittis. In Ashtanga or 8-limbed yoga in Yoga Sutras, this is one of the picture of Acharya Charak over here and Patanjali. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama. Pranayama means you know very well about breath exercise. Then Pratyahara, abstraction. Dharana, Dhyan means meditation. Samadhi, liberation. So these are the 8 limbs in yoga. So in Ayurveda, or in Bhagavad Gita mentioned. This is the photo of Bhagwan Sri Krishna and Arjuna. So in Bhagavad Gita, it mentioned yoga karmasu koshalam. Yoga is the skill in action. So what is the skill? My dear friend, you can see the one picture on right side. This is the dart board, and action in relaxation. You concentrate on particular this red patch. After that, duty sense, selfless action, unattached action, no anxiety for result of action. It means yoga karmasu kaushalam. Goal of yoga. The ultimate goal of yoga is a moksha, means liberation. Although the exact form this takes depends on the philosophical or the logical system which is conjugated. In the classical Ashtanga yoga system, the ultimate goal of yoga practice is to achieve the state of samadhi and abide in the state of pure awareness. The discipline method for attaining a goal, techniques of the body and the mind also. The qualified state of niruddha, it means the perfection of that process. A name of the school or a system of philosophy, it means darshana. Darshana is mentioned in a yoga samhita. So this is some picture regarding some physiological disorders alarming. I found some children's ADHD, meant attention deficit hyperactivity disorders, childhood depression, lots of cases regularly seen in a community, anxiety and phobias, then injuries, bedwetting, starving, then poor concentration and poor learning, nail biting, hair plucking. I heard in news in some country like US, behavioral disorders are increased. Some gun culture in adolescence, drug culture. I show some pictures over here. Committing crimes and become antisocial being, violent and destructive behavior, childhood suicides. These are cases are increased, my dear friend. It's very bad for us in our community and our society. So what is the solution? Yoga. Yoga gives you stability. Yoga poses for your kids like a tree. Modified your younger kids. Extended arms to salutation. Place sole of foot on the calf of inner thigh. Then lengthen through the core and grounded leg and foot. This is one of the picture. It means I am kind. This is tree. So my dear friend, chanting Om. So what is this single word? Can you do to your child? I think yes. It is the powerful Om mantra. Every morning you can. You chant Om. It's a very powerful. So yoga and anxiety. Yoga, it's a joining the individual self, the divine or universal spirit is called yoga. Checking the impulses of mind is also yoga. I already told yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Anxiety is a chittodvega and yoga is a stoppage or nirodha. So practicing yoga is helpful to prevent your anxiety. It is also the treatment of anxiety, my dear friends. Everyone should practice yoga kriya daily. So yoga brings body, mind coordination. This is the picture, my dear friends. Help to release your stress. Yogic practice. Practice of pranayama. What is pranayama? Anulom Vilom. Cooling pranayama. Ujjvai. Brahmari. Meditation along with the practice of Yama Niyama. A regular practice of Kunjala and Jalaneti. Asanas means Shashankanasan, Tadasan, Matsyasan, Mandukasan, then Bhujanganasan, Shavasana. These are some helpful asana in the practice of yoga for anxiety. Asanas. So what is asanas, my dear friend? Specific yoga asanas are known to relieve your anxiety and your promote relaxation. So it helping patient with a depressive or anxiety disorders. Asanas such as the Shavasana, it means corpus pose. Balasana means child pose. Sukhasana, it means easy pose. And Uttanasana means standing, forwarding, fold pose are particularly effective for the your relieving of anxiety. This is the picture of Shashankanasan. Shashankanasan is the simple, dynamic, forward bending posture. Please see the picture. It provides a gentle stretch while you relaxing. It energizing your body and your mind. It comes the Sanskrit shasha. Shash means hair, or you know very well about a rabbit. So shash means a rabbit. And lap and asana, which means pose, posture. In English is known as hair pose. This asana is one of the great asana to reduce your stress and relieve anxiety and depression. This posture gives a good relaxing stretch to the upper body and tones the pelvic muscle also. Sit in Vajrasana and spread both knees wide apart. This is Matsyasana. This asana known to help one of the stretch their muscle of belly and neck. That's why it's stimulating the organs present there, and also it improving your posture also. It can boost your blood circulation, my dear friend. Also, it boosts your brain blood circulation also with the help of this asana. It reduces your stress and anxiety. Sukhasana, one of the good asana for your relaxing. It is the relaxing effect on the mind and body, which is the helpful in reducing your stress and anxiety, my dear friends. It improves your focus on any type of your goal, focus in any type of your achievements. So Sukhasana. If you want something, if you achieve something, then you daily practice your Sukhasana. So improves your focus and automatically you make more attentive. It strengthens the back muscle and improves the overall body posture. It lengthens the spine and back muscles also. Adho Mukha Shvanasana. It means downward facing dog pose. Adho Mukha Shvanasana, it enables a fresh food blood to flow into your body. It also stretches the neck and cervical spine. It relaxing the stress in them. So it is very good asana for reducing anxiety and calming your being. Adho Mukha Shvanasana strengthen your abdominal muscle and also it improves your digestion, my dear friends. This is a Balasana known as child's pose also. Balasana, Yogasana, it helps release any type of tension in the chest. It is also why people trust yoga, better sleep. It relaxes the back and spine, enable people trust in yoga for a good sleep. This is the very good asana for a good sleep. If you sleep well, then your anxiety definitely gone. Shavasana, corpus pose. It reduces your anxiety and stress. It calms your nervous system. It promotes a focus on the breath. It relaxes the entire muscle of the body. It reduces your blood pressure. Then it improves your respiratory function also. Pranayamas. Pranayamas or breathing exercise often neglected in a modern yoga workout, but these are integral to the anxiety. Breathing exercises have proven benefit of anxiety, stress relief, helping slow breathing and heart rate to promote your deep relaxation. Pranayamas such as Shitali Pranayama and Shitali Pranayama are not just effective, but also it is very easy to practice at any time when anxious thoughts surface. If you are anxious, then you do practice of Shitali Pranayama, my dear friends. Meditation, it deals with anxiety and depression. It strengthens your mental focus and cultivate mindfulness. Also, it allowing to live the present moment without dwelling on thoughts that worrying or stress out. Sequence for yogic practice: Shavasana, deep relaxation techniques, meditation, pranayamas and asanas. How yoga helps? This is the picture. Yoga stabilizes the heart rate. It activates your PNS, which reduces anxiety and nervousness. It improves your immunity, prevent infectious disease. Yoga reduces the duration, frequency, and severity of the epileptic attacks. Yoga helps the better body, mind, and coordination. So, in this topic, this is the conclusion. It builds your stamina. Yoga build your stamina. It builds your stamina. Also, it increases your strength. It increases your flexibility. It enhances your creativity. It promotes self-esteem, confidence, improvement and adaptivity, learning, focus, discipline, and sharing habits. So thank you very much. If any queries, please ask me. This is my email ID, my website details. This is my clinic pictures. Sri Siddhivinayak Ayurveda Panchakarma Center at Aurangabad, Maharashtra, India. So again, I thank you, Nourish Doc and his team, and Dr. Amita Sharma. Thank you very much to invite me and give me such a wonderful platform in international level. Thank you very much. Namaste.
Well, thank you so much. I think this is an amazing session, very succinct, but giving practical information as to what to do, right? So that is what most of us struggle with. We've heard about Ayurveda, we heard about yoga, but we don't know where to start. So I really like the way you had it, very simple steps that each one of us can start taking. You know, there are so many components to Ayurveda as well as yoga. So I don't want to go into the details. I want to open it up for questions, any feedback. And yeah, we have quite a few participants. Please, you can put it in chat window. You can also unmute yourself. And from time perspective, we have only 10 minutes. So we'll have to wrap up the session very quickly. So you can unmute yourself. Anyone has any questions, any feedback? Put it in chat. Okay. I don't see anyone asking any questions.
If any questions, directly write on my email. This is my email ID, dr.bhairavkulkarni@gmail.com.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, people are, okay, so someone has a question. So explain about Shirodhara. That's the question someone has.
What is the question? Explain about Shirodhara.
Please explain about Shirodhara.
Okay. Now, Shirodhara is one of the Ayurvedic Panchakarma treatment, and it is a local procedure we just pour some medicated oil in the vessels and pouring up to 45 minutes with lukewarm, and we use Kshirbala oil, then Chandanbala Lakshadi tel for Shirodhara. Its purpose of mind relaxation. These contents are some in Ayurveda. It mentioned Madhur Sheet. So these contents are very helpful to relax the people, and it is one of the best treatment for mind relaxation.
Also, I just wanted to mention that Shirodhara actually has a lot of research. If you go on Google and type in Shirodhara research anxiety, PubMed has a lot of research that people are, welcome to read through it. That hot pouring of the whole, hot oil right here in this chakra, that starts easing the nervous system. So that is the research part I just wanted to mention. Any other? Okay, so these are just comments.
Picture, I mentioned one photograph of my clinic. There is an instrument of Shirodhara, and this is the Panchakarma table also.
Yeah, right here. So you see that little right kind of a vessel, and there's a little hole, and then that hole, through that hole, the oil is dripped on right here on the forehead, and that is how it calms the entire system. So what I want to mention is that we are launching with an app, everyone, and we're going to make it available for free for a limited time. And I'll share all the details. In our app, what we've done is we've created simple programs, like we talked about today on anxiety and stress. We have these simple programs that includes the integrated part of whether it's Ayurveda or yoga. And also we have workshops. So we would love all of you to, I will send